All right, I'm going to call the Budget Review Committee to order on February 24th, 2025 at 7 p.m. in the Aldermanic Chamber, which has been duly noticed in 2 places, including the city's website, in accordance with the requirements of RSA 91A. Let's start the meeting by taking a roll call attendance.
Alderman Tim Senate is here. Alderman Derek Tebow.
Here.
Alderman John Sullivan. Alderwoman at Large Shoshana Kelly.
I'm here.
Alderman at Large Lori Wilshire.
Here.
Alderman at Large Michael B. O'Brien, Vice Chair. Alderman Richard A. Dowd, Chair. You have 4 in attendance.
We have a quorum. Public comment, there is no one in the public. Communications,
None.
unfinished business.
There is none.
New business resolutions. I'm going to see, Mr. Cummings. Director Cummings?
Yes, Madam Chair. Tim
Hi.
Cummings.
You're
Hi,
not,
how
you're
are
not
you?
here to speak on the contracts, are you?
If need be, yes, I am here. If you would like me to just say a couple words to help orientate the body, I'd be happy to do that.
Okay, because there's no one here from the school department. I don't know if it's because it's school vacation week or,
The 2 contracts are 2 UAW contracts that are city contracts.
oh, city contracts. I'm sorry. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
in front of
so
us.
one
If
second.
I'm-
Let's
Yeah.
read the resolution.
All right, so then in front of us, we have R25-127, approving the cost items of a collective bargaining agreement between the City of Nashua, New Hampshire, and UAW Local 2322 Clerical and Technical Unit from July 1st, 2024 through June 30th, 2029, and authorizing related transfers. I'll make a motion to recommend final passage.
Motion is to recommend final passage. Director Cummings, thank you for being here this evening.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Again, Tim Cummings, Director of Administrative Services. I'm actually, if I could, going to just speak on both resolutions relative to the contracts this evening because my comments are applicable to both pieces of legislations. The contracts are
Wait, turn him
essentially
up. I can't hear him very well.
identical. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Now we can.
Thank you.
Okay, great. So I was just saying that the 2 pieces of legislation before you this evening, the 2 resolutions are identical. So I'm going to take the opportunity at this moment just to speak to both, just to expedite matters. So the 2 contracts that the resolutions contemplate are clerical, technical, and then professional for UAW. They're 5-year agreements. It's starting with this year. So we would be retroing the fiscal year increase back to July 1st. I will say that the contracts are really similar in terms of how they were presented from the previous contract. Very little changes. Housekeeping more than anything else. Really, the substantive change is the increases in the salaries. And so for this year, it's a 3.75% increase. For FY26, it would be 3.50. Again, for 27, a 3.50. 28 and 29 are 2% increases. That translates into, on average, over the 5 years, depending on the year, somewhere between an $85,000 to just under $103,000 increase year over year on average for the adoption of these salary adjustments. Otherwise, the contracts are the same as previous contracts. There are really no real adjustments to any other benefits or other provisions. And I'd ask for your favorable consideration this evening. This is something that we have all worked on over the year to get to this point, and I believe these contracts have been approved, or I should say rather recommended, by the Board of Public Works and Fire Commissioners, both necessary steps in the process. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone have any questions for Director Cummings? Seeing none, the motion before us is to recommend final passage. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries.
Next up, we have R25-128, approving the cost items of a collective bargaining agreement between the City of Nashua, New Hampshire and UAW Local 2322 Professional Unit from July 1st, 2024 through June 30th, 2029, and authorizing related transfers. I'll make a motion to recommend final passage.
You've heard the motion. Is there discussion on that motion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. So the rest of our agenda this evening, we would take up, except that we did not have the public hearing because of a lack of a quorum this evening. So the next three pieces of legislation, R25-129, R25-131, and R25-132, shall remain on the table. Alderwoman Kelly.
Do we need to put them on the table?
Oh, yes, we need to put them there, yes.
Move to table?
All three of the aforementioned.
Yes.
Motion is to table. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And those three resolutions are all tabled. New business ordinances,
There are none.
tabled in committee.
None.
General discussion? None. Public comment? No one here. Remarks by Alderman? Alderman Tebow, do I have a motion?
Yeah, I'd like to make a motion to adjourn.
Motion is to adjourn. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We are adjourned at 7:07 PM. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Cummings.
Thank you.